So you're thinking about buying a home in Port St Lucie, Florida, and everyone is telling you to wait because of the market at the moment. Unfortunately, I have heard this comment for the past 3 years, and several of my buyers have been priced out of the market and are now left unable to buy a home because of this hot topic. So let's look at the real data from May 2022 in this month's market update for Port St Lucie, Florida. We are going to dive just right in there and start by looking at the number of listings in May. Active listings are the number of listings that were for sale during the month, but our database only shows a snapshot of the month by measuring the amount listed during one day. So just know this is only the number of active listings on May 15th. The number of active listings did increase during May to a total of 793. For context, the same day in April only had about 680 listings available. Next up, we have the new listings published during the month of May. There were 813 new listings published, which again was an increase from April. We are seeing more inventory on the market here in Port St Lucie, which is good for buyers, but just means the time is now to sell to get the most offers in case you're a seller. A measure that confirms this is May's number of sold listings. The number is declining, and in May only 564 listings were completed or closed. Okay, so we talked about how the number of listings was increasing and the number of solds decreasing, but the real question is how much are people actually getting for their house in Port St Lucie? Real quick, my name is Sofia Angstrom and I am your favorite realtor in South Florida. If you're even thinking of buying or selling real estate in South Florida, reach out to me and I have a few information guides I could send you. Okay, so during the snapshot we were discussing on May 15th, the active listings had a median list price of $437,000, which is a slight increase from the previous month. The new homes listed in May had a median list price of $424,000. And last, the sold median price during the month of May was $386,000, almost $387,000. I know a lot of locals are shocked by that number, but it's true. Next, let's look at a kind of technical calculation, the absorption rate. In case you've never heard of it before, which is totally fine, absorption rate shows how long the current inventory of properties would last at the current rate of sale. So if 0 new properties were added to the market and the sales continued at the same rate, the absorption rate tells us the number of months it would take to sell all of the properties on the market, which is important to know if you're considering listing a property for sale. In May, the absorption rate increased to 1.34. This means that if no new properties were added and the sales continued at the same rate, it would take about 1.34 months to run out of inventory. Next up, we have the sold to list ratio. This tells us the average ratio of sale price to original list price in percentage. If the number is below 100, properties are selling for less than the original list price. And if the number is over 100, on average, the property sold for more. The sold to list ratio dropped from April's 101% to, in May, 100.4%, meaning homes are still selling for over, but closer to list price. So let's move over to days on market, which is just the number of days the listings were on the market before selling. In May, the cumulative days on market was only 16.6. I almost didn't include this in the video, but figured instead I would quickly go over it because it better shows an overall picture of the market. On our snapshot day, there was a price volume total of about $370 million worth of homes for sale. In the month of May, the new listings price volume total was over $711 million worth of homes listed for sale. But in May, the sold sale volume was only $234 million. Basically, everything has increased comparing May 2021 to May 2022, except for the average cumulative days on market, which has decreased about 33%. Comparing 2021 to 2022, so far, everything has increased except the absorption rate, the average cumulative days on market, and the median cumulative days on market. I think that about sums it up for this May 2022 market report for Port St Lucie, Florida. If you're thinking of buying or selling in South Florida, you want me on your side. My contact information is down below, and before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. YouTube should be displaying a few videos that they think you'll enjoy on the screen right now, so please be sure to check one out.